Hello and welcome back to our training series, where today we are looking at one of my favorite areas, which is e-commerce email marketing. So email marketing is a cornerstone of any marketing strategy. It's been around since the internet was created, and it is something we use every day of our lives. In this video, we're going to deep dive into a very advanced strategy that's embodied within our Kartra Integrated for Kartra Ecommerce solution. And I'm also going to make you an exclusive offer which you can avail of that is completely free of charge, but will help you and your business. And as usual, if you are enjoying this video series, I really would appreciate it if you would subscribe to the channel and help it grow, but also like and share. And also, if there's any questions you have, leave them in the comments below. Really appreciate it. So email marketing for e-commerce stores. Well, email marketing is vital for any online business. It provides a direct line of communication to engage with your customers, fairly straightforward so far, and it allows you to nurture leads and drive conversions. This is the important word, is nurture leads. Conversions come after nurturing. So if we take care of our customers, the conversions will happen. Allows you to deliver targeted messages, personalized offers, and valuable content. And it's the personalized offers and the targeted messaging. This is really important, because we need to get away from the generic, hey, monthly newsletter and here's all my products, please buy my products, I pray you buy my products. We need to be far more sophisticated than that, and we need to start considering how do we personalize the products that we recommend to our customers. And the answer to that is with our tool, because we know how the customers are interacting with our e-commerce stores. And best of all, email marketing is essentially free marketing. So once you've acquired that ever important registration and they're in your database, and they've obviously given their consent to communications, we can communicate with these prospects and leads completely for free. Yes, we've got the monthly costs of running the system. However, it's essentially free marketing thereafter. And Kartra is an advanced email marketing system with automation and so much more. Kartra is a powerhouse. I am one of the Kartra certified partners, certified business consultant and technical expert, as you can see from my t-shirt. And it's an incredible system for any business. And having Kartra for e-commerce opens up a wealth of marketing possibilities for you and your business. So let's look at the benefits of email marketing. So as we go through these slides, what I'm going to do is I'm going to read them to you, and then we're going to discuss the relevant points. So customer engagement and retention. Email marketing enables you to engage with your customers on a regular basis, providing updates, promotions, and valuable content. It helps to build long-term relationships, loyalty, and repeat business. Out of all of that, the most important part for me is long-term relationships and the word build. You don't start off with a long-term relationship. It is something that evolves over a period of time, and you must build that relationship. So think about your friends, the relationships you have with your friends. Think about your partner, the relationship you have with your partner. How did that begin? Did that become long-term from day one? No. It's something that you nurtured and you took care of. So why don't we apply that in the digital world, in our e-commerce business? We look at building that long-term relationship and start thinking strategically about how can I engage with my customers, my prospects, or my leads, so that I can nurture and build that relationship. So if you keep that at the forefront of your mind as you develop your strategy, you will be going very much in the right direction. Increase conversions and sales. So if you are nurturing and building those relationships, you will increase your conversions and sales, but you do that by crafting compelling email campaigns, and you can drive your customers back to your store. You can highlight new products and entice them with exclusive offers. So there are a number of different ways we can use exclusive offers for our customers in our store. We may create a special offer, for example, and we may have a similar, a related product, a cousin, let's call it, that somebody may have been looking at, and we may be able to entice them with their cousin product over here because it's in that same area. So once we know what they have been looking at or purchasing, we can make that next step. We can join those dots for them. And emails have the potential to generate valuable sales and boost your revenue significantly. I don't think there's much explanation needed with that, because it's a statement of fact. And personalization and segmentation. Now, this is really important. Email marketing allows you to segment your customer base and send tailored messages to specific groups. By personalizing your emails based upon customer preferences, purchase history, or browsing behavior, you can deliver more relevant content that resonates with your audience. So delivering relevant content. Think about this for a moment. Sending out a newsletter every week or every month saying, hey, this is my store, these are my products, come buy them. That's generic. It's not targeted. It's not focused. Somebody may be interested in your niche, but it's not focused. However, with our Kartra Integrated for Kartra, what we're doing is initiating automated triggered marketing based upon the products that people are viewing, the categories they're viewing, the blog posts that they're viewing, the blog categories they're viewing, information pages they're looking at, specific URLs that they're looking at, and we can open up that conversation about those specific levels of interest. So this is the holy grail of marketing, is we now know what a customer or prospect is interested in. Therefore, all we need to do is create a relationship with them by opening up that conversation based upon what they're looking at, what they're interested in. If they're interested in talking about cameras, start a conversation about cameras. You now know the topic. You're not speculating in your email strategy, oh, what email will I write? Will I tell a story? What will the story be about? No, you know the person is interested in cameras. Open up a conversation, say, hey Vinny, I see you're interested in our Canon camera. Let me tell you about it. It's a really cool camera. I have one myself. Here's a cheat sheet that I got off the internet. It's going to show you how to unlock all of those hidden features. If you need us, reach out. We're always here for you. And invite that person into a conversation around the camera. But you have not in once in that statement did I mention, hey, buy my camera. I didn't. I offered value. And if we can get that message across to our customers, and in our strategy we think about how can we deliver value at each stage of the buyer journey, you will have a lot more success. Customer feedback and insights. Email provides an opportunity for you to gather valuable feedback from your customers through surveys, reviews, and polls. This feedback can help you improve your product, services, and overall customer experience. As business owners, whether it's an e-commerce business or a brick and mortar business or any type of business that deals with customers, we should constantly be looking to increase the enjoyment experience that our customers have while interacting with our business. Now, when we're in the digital world, email is a great tool to allow us to communicate with tens, if not hundreds of thousands of people in a couple of clicks. But Kartra is an amazing tool in the background delivering all of those emails, but also it has other functionality which is integrated at its core. And one part of this is surveying quizzes. So you can have a survey or a quiz that goes out to your store database, or we can be smarter. We can have a survey or a quiz that goes out to only those who have viewed or purchased a particular product, or we can go further and only those who viewed the product and only those who purchased the product. And that question in the email could be, hey, look, I see that you viewed our product, whatever it may be. Could you give us some feedback as to why you didn't take that next step? Was it price too high? Was it something else? And you can think about the questions you want to ask, but you can send that personalized email to that customer and just ask for that help. You can then also, with this person who has purchased the product, you can ask them, is there anything else we could do that would have made that buying decision easier for you? Is there anything we can offer you now that's going to help you on your journey? So, you can be creative around this. But this is all about that level of understanding, that level of knowledge, that level of insight that allows you to communicate with your customers and your prospects. All on complete automation. This is incredible. Email marketing strategies, building a target email list. So focus on growing your email subscriber list by offering incentives such as discounts or exclusive content to encourage visitors to subscribe. So when a visitor hits your store, the typical enticement in an e-commerce solution is a coupon, a discount. So if you prominently display that discount coupon, register for a 10% discount, you may entice them to register in your store and consent to further communications. And now you've got that registration and they're into your marketing system, and now you can market to them ethically, morally, legally, and as a nice person. So we can look at those incentives as ways to get that visitor to take that first micro commitment, and that is that registration within your store. You want to ensure that your sign-up forms are prominent on your store and optimize them for conversion. So we can optimize our forms to add or remove content. Obviously, we need an email address. We need at least the first name, last name, and email address would be something I would recommend. But we can make those registrations visible when they hit the store, or they can be assigned to a slider, a banner ad, a button. In a menu item. There's a variety of different ways that registration can be made available to your customers. Getting that all important registration. So this is the starting point of everything. You can offer incentives to get customers to register. You can provide gated content. So within our store solution, we can define, let's say it's a product, not a product page, a information page. An information page is a page that it's like a web page, but it doesn't contain products. So we may offer information on an information page that is only available to registered customers. So we can say to people in our banner ads, in our sliders, in our marketing message, hey, register to get access to this exclusive content on the other side. We've mentioned offers, etc. But the big thing is to be creative, to look at what creative ways can I engage with my customers to get them to register and getting that all important lead into your database, because that's what we want. So welcome emails, these make a great first impression with a well-crafted welcome email series to introduce new subscribers to your brand, your products, and unique value propositions. So when a new prospect or lead registers in your e-commerce store, they're immediately, and I mean immediately, added to synchronize with Kartra. The lead is in Kartra and they're added to a store mailing list. So this is your highest level mailing list, and this at this point it's quite generic. It's about your store, it's about your policies, etc., how you can help them. Now is the time you start nurturing the relationship. So you can start to reach out via your email and start building and nurturing that relationship, letting them know that you have particular support policies in place, return policies that are in their interest. You don't want to say our return policies are really, really difficult to navigate. You want to say, hey, when you purchase from us, if there's a problem, we have a straightforward return policy. Make it easy, build that relationship. But this is very, very high level. We need to go deeper as we go through our marketing, and I'm going to go into this in a little bit more detail now in just a few moments. So you can use onboarding emails to guide customers through the initial steps of using your products or services. Fairly straightforward. And you can build the customer relationship. The sooner you can begin talking with customers, the stronger the relationship will become, but do not sell, help. Okay, so we want to open up that conversation. So the only way we can open up that conversation is by engaging with those customers. So the strategy here is, how do we open up that conversation? Well, with our Cart Integrator for Kartra, we have so many different ways that we are provided with information based upon the level of interaction that person has engaged within our store. Product views, category views, blog post views, blog category views, information page views, etc. These are telling us that they're prompting us with the information to open up that conversation and invite that customer to participate in communication with us, to ask questions, to open up that dialogue. Communication is a two-way thing. So segmentation and personalization. Segment your email list based upon various criteria, such as demographics, purchase history, or engagement levels. Tailor your emails to each segment, delivering personalized product recommendations relevant to content or special offers. So let's look at special offers first. So as an e-commerce store, we have special offers, and we can specify that offers are available for a particular date. We can specify the value and how long they're going to be available for, and that we can use those to create a sense of urgency around special offers. So this is going to expire soon and there's a countdown timer, etc. You can do all of that stuff. We've got quantity discounts, so if you buy more, you get money off the cost of the product. However, when we start looking at segmentation, we can start to group our prospects and customers into buckets based upon either what they're viewing or what they're buying. And when we understand what people are viewing and buying, we have the ability to have those conversations, but they're highly focused. So it's not that generic monthly newsletter, hey, this is our latest updates of what we did, please buy our products. This is getting into that laser focused marketing strategy where we're actually talking directly to our customers about what they are interested in, the actions they've taken, or what they're viewing. So did they buy a product? Now, if they bought this product, what other products do we have that is related to that product that this prospect may be interested in, and how can we show appreciation and gratitude at the time of purchase, but then nurture them and bring them on a relationship that introduces them to these other products, because we want to become that trusted advisor and that store that the customers come back to time and time again. Abandoned cart recovery. Implement automated email sequences to remind customers who have abandoned their carts to complete their purchase. Offer incentives such as discounts or free shipping to entice them back and recover lost sales. Now, again, if you're enjoying this video, please subscribe to the channel, like, comment, and share. It'd be really helpful if you would do that. But let's dive into abandoned cart. So I have another abandoned cart email training, or abandoned cart software training, available as part of this series. But when we look at abandoned cart, I want to, two things I'm going to do now is I'm going to discuss what abandoned cart software does, and then I'm going to discuss a strategy that can reduce that level of cart abandonment significantly, because abandoned carts are just a natural part of an e-commerce business, an e-commerce store. You will have a large proportion of customers who are adding the product to the cart and not completing that checkout. So our abandoned cart software is designed to have a specific number of emails that go out over a defined period of time that contain the link back to the customer's cart, allowing them to come back to your store and complete that checkout process. But if you have 10 or 10,000 products, you don't have the opportunity to get really granular in your messaging in the abandoned cart software. You keep it at a much higher level. This software is designed to signpost somebody back to the checkout experience. So that's what abandoned cart software does, and we have that within our store. It's a very advanced tool and it's very good and very effective at what it does. However, if we want to actually reduce the amount of people who are abandoning their cart, the first thing we have to ask ourselves is why. So we ask ourselves, why are they abandoning the cart? Why they've put the product in the cart, so that means that they have buyer intent. But what was it that they caused them not to check out? So we look at our store design. We say, are we asking for too much information here? Can we reduce the number of fields that we require to complete that transaction? Because if it's a digital product that's delivered online, you don't need shipping information, for example. So we ask ourselves those questions. Then we ask ourselves, well, is there something that's undermining their confidence? Do we need more trust signals or trust symbols, such as our secure SSL certificates, our associations that we're a member of, our accreditations, our ISO certifications? What can we do to position all of these important elements in the customer's mind as early as possible? Or we look at, where do we begin the education process in the customer journey? Because if you think about now, the first level is when somebody registers in your store and they go onto that list, and you are nurturing them and educating them about your values and your principles of your business. That's the first level. Next, when somebody is viewing a product and you are communicating with them about that product and helping them and nurturing them and giving them value and giving them information, how do you think that impacts your checkout? By the time the person has engaged with this content and goes to checkout, they're sold already, because you've helped them. They're not going to abandon the cart. Why? Because they've seen the price, you've overcome that issue. You maybe offered a discount, an incentive, overcome that issue. You've let them know about your support policies, return policies, etc. They now have confidence. They can see your certifications, your associations, etc. Now they continue the checkout process. And this is really important. So this is how you can dramatically lower those abandoned cart rates, by beginning the education and the nurturing process as the person is viewing those products and categories within your store. Educate, inspire, and help. That's really essential. So next, we're going to look at customer re-engagement. So regularly reach out to dormant or inactive customers with targeted re-engagement campaigns. Provide incentives, exclusive offers, or personalized recommendations to bring them back to your store. Okay, so we need to tread somewhat carefully here with re-engagement campaigns. Yes, 100% I agree. We should re-engage with customers who are inactive over a period of time. However, if somebody is inactive after a re-engagement campaign, or maybe multiple re-engagement campaigns, we really need to start considering getting them out of our database, because they may be dead email addresses. They may be email addresses that have been acquired as bots. They may be people who would eventually mark you as spam, and it will damage your sender reputation. So we want to be keeping our lists as clean and as tidy as possible. However, there is another way we can use those email addresses. We can export those email addresses and import them into the likes of Facebook, and we can create re-engagement campaigns in Facebook with those email addresses. Now it's not coming directly from us, but we can bring that customer back to our store. They already have the account in their store, and now we're re-engaging them. So now I want you to start thinking about strategies that you can use from the information we have. So you have the list, you have them registered, but if they become inactive for a period of time, we need to be very careful that we don't want to be continually mailing somebody who's getting the email but not responding and not engaging, and eventually hitting that spam button. We don't want that. So we can be more creative. We're not just going to discard the email address. We can move them into a list where we will re-engage with them in a different way. So post-purchase follow-up, send a post-purchase emails to express gratitude, gather feedback, and highlight customer service. Offer value and solidify the relationship. This is really important. Don't prematurely sell. You've got the sale, you've done the deal, everything is gone really well. Don't kill the relationship by selling prematurely. Nurture and help the relationships. Check in to see, hey, how are you getting on since you purchased this camera? Have you managed to shoot any great pics? Share them to our Facebook page. Maybe you share a post and show us what you've done. Build that relationship. Be creative around building the relationship. Don't just go, hey, thank you for buying this, do you want to buy that? This is not a relationship. That's just being greedy. So think about the creative ways that you can solidify that relationship with this customer. Offer additional recommendations or related products in subsequent emails, but don't try again to sell again too soon. This helps nurture customer relationships and encourages repeat purchase. So yes, they may buy related products from you, just don't do it prematurely. So let's take a look specifically at our Kartra integrator for Kartra and our Kartra Go email marketing. So we offer email marketing that's automated real-time marketing that's based upon store registration, category view, product view, blog category view, blog post view, information pages, which are standard pages without products, custom URLs, product purchases, brand purchases, collection or bundle purchases, and Kartra membership purchases. We offer you a very large number of ways that you can engage in very, very focused, highly targeted conversation with your customers, because you know what they're looking at, you know what they're buying, you know what they're interested in. All you got to do is strike up a conversation and you're building a relationship. And this is the key to successful email marketing. We're not just stabbing in the dark hoping that our email will be opened. We are focused with laser precision on helping our customers, our prospects. We don't want to bombard our customers and prospects with tons and tons of email, but we want to build that relationship. So we do it by having a conversation about what they are interested in. Okay, so now for the offer. I have an exclusive offer for you. So this is our 10-day e-commerce course. This is worth in around €1,450. And I am also making an offer that you can have a free consulting call with me that is worth €145, because that's what I charge per hour for consulting. And on that call, we will discuss your business, where you are now, where you want to go, and I will learn about your business and see what I can do to help your business in the e-commerce sense, or if it's Kartra and you want to learn more about it, the call is yours for 1 hour and we can focus in on you and your business, and that is free of charge. I'm also going to give you access to a training on how to build sales funnels with logic flows valued at €297. And a logic flow is something I created. It's a methodology that allows me to unravel even the most complex sales processes and sales funnels within the Kartra system to allow us to clearly see what must be created, the relationships between all the assets we create, but very importantly, it allows us to have visibility on how we optimize that funnel. And if there's any bottleneck that arises, it shouldn't, because you've planned it within the funnel, within the logic flow. However, if you find that people are not taking that next step, it allows you to focus in with laser-like precision on where the possible problem is. The total value of this is €1,892, and this is completely free of charge. Depending on where you're watching this video, you can follow the link in the comments or description below. You'll be taken to a page. All it is your name and your email address, and you get access to all of this. And so let's wrap this training up. And in conclusion, I would say that e-commerce email marketing is a powerful tool that can significantly impact the success of your online business. This cannot be understated. It is the best tool for your business. Well-crafted Kartra email sequences can be optimized to increase conversions based upon detailed analytics. Because when we create our marketing strategy, we deploy the strategy, and it's essentially a set and forget, because we've mapped out and we've planned our strategy. However, the next step is optimization. So we let traffic in, run through the sequence, and then we go back and periodically we look to see, are the actions, our desired actions, are they being taken? Are we seeing that increase in sales, etc.? And we can then track and optimize this. We're looking if the emails are not being opened, change the subject line. If they are being opened but they're not being clicked, we need to look at the email content itself. So there's a lot of different things we can do, but it's all about that analysis and the optimization process. By leveraging the benefits of email marketing, including customer engagement, increased conversions, personalization, segmentation, you can create meaningful connections with your audience and drive revenue. And this is really, really important. It's that meaningful connection with our audience. So we do this on complete automation. And best of all, email marketing is essentially free. So I hope you've enjoyed this training today, and I would thank you for your time. And again, subscribe to the channel and help me grow this channel and help me to help more people. Thank you, and I will see you on the next training. Bye.